So a big shout out to what's Number Locks BS. Yes, now I remember. Number Locks BS is that guy's name. So the one that make this website GachaRevenue.com has been updated with CN revenue. So quite a number of interesting things right here with the CN revenue being included. So we get to look at some of it alongside as well. But this is going to be for the month of January. So I think this is going to be a good estimate. So we got to look in comparison to everything else. So look at how much Genshin is earning in CN. That's a lot. That's massive. That's almost double global revenue. No wonder they are pandering towards the CN players most of the time. So Honkai Star Rail is actually earning half. Let's see. Honkai Star Rail for CN and global is like the gap is way closer. It's like way closer compared to like Genshin, CN and global. That one is like way bigger for sure, right? But you can see it's definitely doing massively successful right there. So that's very good. Alright, what other games have CN variant? Arknights, 9 million. Okay, so Arknights is going to be a very interesting one. So this particular game, Arknights, on global, barely JP earns about 6, which is good. But its global revenue is 2.9, which is not bad, but compared to the 9 million that is earning in CN, 3 times. 3 times. Okay, alongside with that, Reverse 1999, everybody's favorite game. 9 mil. 9 mil in CN. Alright, this is not global, this is CN again. Dislike got released in CN recently. Alright, we have been talking about this. They released the furry art and everybody loves it. Maybe that stuff do sell. Alright, the yaoi stuff and all together. So this one did push it up to 9 million. So very, very interesting. Okay, what else? So CN Fate Grand Order, FGO, is going to be for 6 million US dollars. Okay. Actually, that's surprising that we have the CN and the global actually earning the same amount. I mean, FGO is always going to be massive in JP, right? If you look at it right here, 21 million FGO in JP, alright? And then compared to the CN one, CN variant is like 6. This is almost like 4 times less. Huh. Very interesting. So what other CN variant has been added? Honkai Impacted. Okay, this is going to be interesting, right? Honkai Impacted 2.1, PTN 2.1, and Girls Frontline 2, the current one with the NTR drama. For a launch, is earning 2.1, which I believe is not. It's not the best actually. I think for CN revenue, considering that it's in the CN, it's actually 2.1 is decent in global, but I would say for CN, like, this is kind of on the low side, especially on the launch, on a game that just launched recently, right? So there's that as well to consider, but it doesn't have a full month, I believe. But yeah, hopefully it can improve from there. So I'm surprised all 3 of these are earning the same. Very, very good. AFK Arena CN server is earning 1.8. Very surprising. Extremely good to see the AFK Arena is doing this well. Yeah, you would love to see it, right? You would love to see that it's constantly doing good in this particular range. Alongside with that, let's see, CN server. Okay, Blue Archive, I saw this. It did not do that well in CN. I think it just got launched recently as well. But I am aware that Blue Archive CN was censored as well, right? But then again, everything in CN is censored. But then again, at the same time, it's doing as well as PGR CN. and snow break containment zone for CN. So all these are earning roughly the same one. Let's see. So Blue Archive, I believe for global last time was 3, and then JP is way more. JP is 12 million. Kind of crazy actually. Okay, let's see what else for CN. Tower of Fantasy. Tower of Fantasy is not doing well in CN. I am quite surprised to see that it's earning less than 1 million, because the last time they actually came out and say to the investors, or not really mention to the investors, but they mentioned it publicly in an essay on their, what was that, Bilibili post, is it? Forum post. They mentioned something about the game is doing well. That was where the meme came to be, right? Like, we're gonna continue development for the next 10 years. And yet, here they are. 900k. Tower of Fantasy. So, you know what? It is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Where is the China revenue info from? It's an estimation. Basically, it's like iOS, and then you double it, multiply it. Even Aether Gazer isn't doing well. Let's see. So these are all the particular CN. Alchemy Stars is doing surprisingly well in CN at 600k. In global, it's always at the bottom and it's a joke. It's barely earning 100k, but in CN it's earning 600. That is... Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe it's also at the bottom of the barrel in CN, right? It didn't really compare to all of the other ones. Ensemble Stars, 600,000 as well in CN. Aether Gazer is earning 600k as well, specifically for the CN server. Is this good? It's not the best, but it's earning less than Tower of Fantasy, less than PGR, less than 1 million. Alchemy Stars doing well in CN? I'm not sure if it's doing well. 1999 is eating dirt? What do you mean eating dirt? It's doing very well. What do you mean? You mean CN? No, it's not. It's not eat. What? You call this eating dirt? I don't know what. If you call this eating dirt, PGR is like... I don't even know the term. 9 million compared to 1.2. Not good considering CN is where they make most of their money. Yeah, but some of these data are actually pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Fired a lot of employees on Twitter HQ. The CN one? Yeah, it's 9 million. How is it eating dirt? That's a lot. Wait, what do you mean by eating dirt? Eating dirt is good or bad? It's not bad. 9 million is a lot. Look at this. 600k is doing better than 3 games combined. Than Alchemy Stars, Ensemble Stars, and Aether Gazer combined. Alright. So these are all really, really high. What the heck is this? Oh, Neural... Wait, what? Why is it in this font? Neural Cloud. 300k for Neural Cloud, very interesting. Bang Dream Girls Band Party. 300,000 as well. So these are all extremely interesting. So Princess Connect in CN is earning 210,000, which I find very extremely fascinating for sure. Guardian Tales is also earning about 210,000. I think Guardian Tales is actually holy, super accurate. The global is 200k, the CN is 210k. Oof, kind of a oof situation right here. I'm not sure if how long they will last, but it is. I guess 200k is still manageable, right? But considering that both the CN and the in this case the global is earning like barely that amount, I don't know if they'll still constantly publish good updates, right? Okay, next up we have Girls Frontline. So this is for CN server, specifically earning 180,000. Surprisingly, they are still doing decent right there. So let's have a look at more CN server stuff. Dark OP Symphony, 60k, already shut down. Higan, Irutail, 60,000. I'm surprised that's still going. Is Bilibili. Another Eden, 60,000 in CN. Huh. And then moving on into the bottom, Artery Gear at 15,000 for CN server. And Devil May Cry, Peak of Combat, 15,000 in CN. I guess nobody plays Devil May Cry in the CN server. Alright, so that's going to be extremely interesting. Devil May Cry is starting 15,000 right there. So yeah, the CN server revenue, I find this pretty interesting. I think the one that surprises me the most is... It's always actually surprising how much Reverse 1999 earns in CN. Arknights is doing decent as well, and also Dislike. Extremely crazy. Extremely crazy, good potential right there. We'll see if it will continue to... Will it be able to push up towards the high number of revenue.